If you know a man going through a divorce right now and you want to support him, then these are my top tips from being in the trenches last year. Number one, give him some time. Number two, give him some tools. And number three, don't just tell him to move on. Okay, number one, give him some time. It meant so much when my friends came round. You do find out who your friends are. And I know a lot of people just don't know what to do. It's not just, in the case of divorce, it's the same could be said about bereavement or just going through any kind of hard time. Sometimes we just don't know what to do. We don't know what to say, that kind of thing. But just someone being there and knowing that someone gives a shit really, really makes a difference. If you could offer practical help, that makes a huge difference as well. My friend Harvey, bless him, took a day off work to help me move. We hired a van, moved all the stuff. It was a really hard day. Moving out the family home was one of the hardest days of my life, and there was a lot of stuff to move, and it was raining, and I scraped the side of the van. It cost me £400, and then I lost the keys. It was just a nightmare of a day. But having someone else there really, really made a difference. But even if you're not giving practical help, it doesn't matter. Just go around, say hi. Sending a message is nice, but likelihood is he's just going to go, oh yeah, I'm okay. It's not really the right medium to kind of communicate anything. Phone call's better. I know geographically it might not always be possible, but if you can go around, just spend an hour with them, it makes such a difference, So give them some time. Tools, what I mean by that is men like to feel capable. And a lot of male depression apparently is linked to feelings of hopelessness or helplessness, powerlessness, and not being able to affect and influence your own life and the world. Apparently a lot of therapy modalities fail at that with men because they focus too much on what women like, which is, they feel they need to be heard and understood and stuff like that, which men do as well. But we also need to feel like we're actually capable. So giving people tools such as, hey, I heard about this website that's really good, it gives good legal advice, or here's a good lawyer, or, here's some really useful financial stuff, or hey, I know these house movers that are really good, anything like that. Just like little tools, little things that you can do step by step to make him feel like he's actually in control of his own life will really help. Time and tools. Thirdly, don't just tell people to move on. Now, I had this a couple of times, and I know it came from a well-meaning place, but especially if you haven't been there yourself, when your family's falling apart and you're never going to live with your kids again, it's so painful. And, this process can go on for months. And, just saying, oh, move on, get on some dating sites, do this, do that, forget about it, it's in the past, like that, it makes you feel like, oh, okay, you obviously don't understand, or you haven't been here. So tough love doesn't work on everyone. It depends on the personality type you're talking to. But a little bit of a proverbial slap occasionally if someone's really wallowing, okay, fine. But, just be sensitive to it. So give them a little bit of your time, some tools if you've got any. And just be sensitive to it. One last thing on the time front. I know when someone's going through a crisis, some people can feel like they either don't know what to say, but also you don't know if you get involved, how much is that going to take of your bandwidth, if we're honest, of your time. Are they going to want too much from you? Don't worry. Again, men don't want to be a burden. We don't want to unload on everybody. But just knowing that someone's there and the little bit that you can offer them really, really makes a difference. Very simple, but, could help someone.